Hello. Today I want to talk about time. I've thought about time a lot, and what I have realized, or what I'm thinking right now, is that time isn't a real physical thing. I think that time is a concept that we use because our brain is capable of putting things in memory. Without memory, there is no time. Time is just that a concept of our mind that we say that something was further back in time than something more recent, because we put in memory how one thing happened after another thing. But that's just a state of your brain, a brain state. It's just a memory that you have in your brain. It is not physical reality. For example, when I record this video is just a memory, a saved state of the photons that went in this direction into the camera at this point, and the vibration of the air in this space at this point. But going back in time, it doesn't mean anything, because when things have changed, they have changed. The world doesn't remember where it was or what it was. It is what it is, as they say. It always is what it is. But our brain are capable of remembering, putting into memory. And when we put things into memory, we are able to say what was put into memory first or more recent. And that is why we come up with this concept of time. Because something that is fresh, that's going to be very visceral and vivid. Something that is old is not going to be so visceral and vivid. Things fade. Your neurons that created this pattern in your brain, your memory, they fade and disconnect over time. And then you will say that was something old. But the things that happen just now, they are fresh. They are fresh. And you can say that this happened now. But the concept of time, that is just an invention. We are seeing that things are moving in periods in the stars or in the skies. Things are moving and coming back. So we divided up movement and decided that the distance between 2 points is equal to some time. And that's just the time. It's just an invention, a way of indexing things happening. But time is not a physical thing. Even things that goes around in a circle, they go around in a circle because that's what it does. It's gonna come back to that point because that's what it needs to do. It needs to come back to that point because that is just how the physics work. But winding that back, there is no such thing as winding that back. You can mentally do it because you know the mechanics of how the thing went around. So you can mentally wind that back. Because if it went this way and came here, then we can just reverse that. But that is just a concept, a thought of your brain. Even when you reverse the hand on a clock, that's not really reversing the clock. You're just pushing the clock forwards, but in the other direction. That is not really reversing the clock. You know, everything is just going forward. Everything is evolving and mutating, getting to the next new state. Things evolve forward, and there is no such thing as a past or there is a thing that's a past if you wanna accept that it's an illusion, that a concept created in our mind. It's not a real physical thing, a place we can visit. It is just the memories in your brain, and it is also what we are agreed, following the rules that we have agreed works. For example, with the movement of the sun. If we say that an hour in the future, which also don't exist, it's just we can predict how it will move, because we've seen it move that way so many times. So we can predict how it will move. And it will move by the amount of time that we have allotted it to move. Because we divided a day into seconds. So that's the day is just a distance that has been spun, a distance spun, and we divided the day into the theoretical seconds. That's not real, it's just how we are feeling things are moving. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but without the saved memory in your brain, time is not a real thing. Things are and where they are, and moves according to the laws of physics, but the past isn't a place. It is just a theoretical rewinding of the rules, which doesn't happen in reality. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Gotta go. See ya.